We asked those who attended the CRM Evolution conference in New York, how has CRM changed in this dynamic marketing environment, and how will it change over the next several years?
I believe that in the last 3 to 4 years in particular, there has been a fundamental shift in what CRM is about. If you go back in time, say the last 5-10 years, CRM was all about how does a company linearly broadcast its message and its kind of management of customers in a pretty one-directional way from the company to the customer. Now, with the customer being in power way more than any single company is, the dynamic is not about how do I linearly broadcast something or try to manage something, but how do I put the customer at the center of the world and architect all my interactions around the customer in a more continuous, very kind of flexible, almost unmanageable, but in a controlled chaos. It's I almost like to think about it as a controlled chaos. How do you kind of manage and control the chaos around the multitude of interactions? And the complexity is also that the number of channels of interaction, the speed of interaction has dramatically changed. So CRM has consequently had to evolve, and it's still in the process of evolution to really figure out how can a linear, process-driven, transaction-focused, interaction evolve into a combination of the old transactional model, but also more importantly into managing the unstructured world of conversations and the random nature of conversations that tend to occur in today's social world of customer to customer, customer to vendor, customer to peers, customer to partner kind of engagements. So it's gotten really complicated of where the world of unstructured, and actually the vastly growing world of unstructured communications and the rather structured nature of traditional CRM have to merge in some logical way. And that is where CRM is headed. How to bridge the gap, how to make them work as seamlessly as possible, and ultimately deliver the topic of relevancy and the speed of responsiveness that ultimately matters to today's customers.
I think it's an exciting time. I think CRM is really evolving from a traditional, again, sort of we're storing all this information about you so that we can use it in our marketing campaigns and to sell you more stuff, where CRM now today I think is evolving into a much more collaborative sort of system and enterprise, so that companies that really are using it in an innovative way are using it to engage with their customers and to deliver really personalized services and products based on customer feedback that they're gathering on a real-time basis out of every interaction that they have with the customer.
CRM I think has changed to be able to make data about each caller more useful to the agent itself. We've just announced a new opportunity with Right Now Technology that does that very thing, where we are integrating a solution to the agent desktop via the Right Now CRM system that really gives that agent a lot of control over the entire infrastructure of the call coming in. So they can go and maybe request very easily assistance with their supervisor, or pitch that call over to another agent that they know is really good at a particular topic. So what you're seeing is great flexibility, but in a cost-effective manner, so that the supervisor knows what's going on and the agents can really handle that call without just increasing costs unnecessarily. I think what we're going to see more and more of in on the CRM space is really filtering down what many in the world are now talking about in big data. So everybody's got tons of data, terabytes, in some cases petabytes of data. What do you do with all that data? And that's where I think the CRM systems can really step in and provide an infrastructure to really filter out the information, to make it usable not only to the agent but also to the IVR, the automated solutions, and as a bottom line, deliver value to the customer.